Hello everyone, welcome back. My name's Joe and Hello everyone, welcome back. My name's Joe and today I'm going to be talking about 6 mistakes to avoid in your final interview. So if you're watching this video, you may have made it through to a final interview, and so congratulations. And as well as learning things that you want to do, you'll also be thinking about things to avoid and what not to do. Preparation is key, and as a recruiter who's hired hundreds of people, I've seen my fair share of slip-ups. So here we go with 6 things to avoid. The first one is what I'm going to call interview amnesia. So through the interview process, you would have been asking questions, and your interviewers and the company would have been giving you so much information, and you really want to take all that into your final interview, really show that you've learned as you've gone through the interview process, and then also use that information to really make sure it's the right opportunity for you. A clear example of where you might have slipped up is if throughout video or phone calls they told you about the laid-back startup culture and you turn up on your final interview in a full suit. It's a small thing, but it just shows that you haven't really understood the culture perhaps. My second point is fail to prepare and prepare to fail. There's really 2 key bits of research you want to be doing before your final interview. Firstly is everything about the company. So everything to do with their values and the culture that might be on their website, or they might have videos. It could be your interviewers, look up their profiles on LinkedIn and really think of some great questions to ask them based on their prior experience, or even just throw out little facts about them in the interview to show you've really done your research. You can also think about looking at their different product offerings and being really familiar. I think a great tip, especially if you're interviewing at tech companies and perhaps they have apps, just download the app, start using it, or some way to use the company's products. The second bit of research is really more about practice. So look at the job description and perhaps even check out Glassdoor for candidates that have put up questions before for the same type of job. Imagine what type of questions they're going to be asking and then rehearse your answers to those questions over and over again. Use the STAR technique, so situation, task, action, result, in terms of structuring your answers in the best way possible. The third is show me the money. So when you're coming to a final interview, if you haven't already discussed the compensation, you really need to do that there and in person with them. Simply ask what you're looking to pay for this position and start a discussion. The last thing you want is when they come to an offer and it's just way below what you're expecting. Number 4 is don't drop your guard. Some interview processes can be quite long, and the same people can come up throughout the interview process, meaning that by the time you get to the final interview, you can feel very friendly and relaxed with those interviews, which is great. I think that's a great sign that a company has a really open and inclusive culture. But don't drop your guard. Remember, you're trying to be your best self, you're trying to be professional. So yeah, don't start just using slang and avoid any inappropriate jokes. My 5th point here is try to become the interviewer. I absolutely love this when a candidate is clearly so prepared and so eager and just really wanting to learn everything about the position, the team, the company, that they actually role reverse. And so my final tip is to outright say, I want the job. And that is surprising about how many people don't do this, that they get to a final interview and they've had so many opportunities to just outright say they really, really want it, and it just doesn't happen. And it really makes a great impression when someone says that. It really shows that they are really eager to take the opportunity with both hands. And a lot of the time, I would rather hire someone like that than someone who perhaps has all the qualifications but none of the attitude. So say right at the end of that interview, hey, I really want the job. So there you have it. Those are my 6 tips to help you ace your final interview. I hope you find them helpful. I'm going to include a whole bunch of links below to my blog, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter. Feel free to continue the conversation either in the comments below or over email or direct messages, however you want to do that. Thanks so much, and see you in the next one.